Good morning, good day, or good evening, depending on when you're tuning in. I'm Ina, joined by Andrew backstage to help with the comments as usual. And you're listening to, we still don't have a proper name for this podcast. So if you have any ideas, leave them in the comments. We'd really appreciate your input. But for now, let's code call it, say, business AIs and everything nice. Please don't stone me for my very basic level of creativity. I'm really glad to see you tune in today. Happy New Year, happy winter holidays, and best wishes to you and your work projects now that the holidays are actually over. We ourselves took a little break for the celebrations because, let's be honest, winter is the time to spend with family and loved ones and not to listen to business talk. But it's New Year now, and as they say, New Year, new me, New Year, new business strategies. So let's talk marketing. More specifically, the use of large language models in marketing. And oh boy, do I have a lot to discuss on the topic. But first, let's cover the basics, as in the role of large language models in content creation. And while it might seem painfully obvious, it never hurts to reiterate the key points. For instance, the evolving content landscape, the digital age demands high volume, high quality content. Traditional methods are often slow and resource intensive, especially human resource intensive. So enter AI and large language models, transforming how we create and manage content. The LLMs like GPT-3 or the custom-made ones utilize advanced algorithms to generate text from blog posts to marketing copy. This isn't just about speed, though. It's about quality and relevance. With large language models, businesses can produce well-researched, engaging content tailored to their audience's needs and preferences specifically. And I already hear you saying, but what about the marketing teams? What about the people? The goal when utilizing the large language models isn't to replace human creativity, but to augment it. LLMs handle the heavy lifting of content generation, freeing up human marketers and writers to focus on strategy, branding, and creative direction. Human input is as important as it was, if not more, because after all, the quality of the prompt determines the quality of the end product, which means that if you ain't got no quality prompt, the finished result would still need people to rewrite it. Whether it's crafting personalized email campaigns or creating varied blog topics, LLMs can adapt to different styles and formats, scaling content production without compromising its quality. But again, they need humankind to direct them. So let's get this topic out of the way right now. Now, say we've gotten ourselves a piece written. What's next? As with your regular marketing workflow, optimization. As in SEO and LLM synergy. LLMs go beyond just creating content. They optimize it for search engines. By understanding and applying SEO principles, large language model generated content not only reads well, but also ranks well, driving more organic traffic to your site. But as we all know, the true measure of content success lies in engagement. LLMs can analyze their user interactions patterns and preferences, helping to draft content that resonates deeply with the audience, encouraging likes, shares, and comments, and other types of engagement. LLMs also harness the power of data analytics to tailor content. LLMs can adjust tone, style, and subject matter based on audience demographics and behavior, ensuring each piece of content hits the mark. One of the most exciting aspects is the LLM's ability to learn from feedback and performance metrics. It's an ever-evolving engine, which makes it incredibly beautiful. This means your content strategy isn't static as well. It evolves and improves over time for maximum impact. And if it sounds like I'm fangirling over the large language models, you ain't really wrong. I think I'm in love. A lot of humans for generations, for thousands of years, have dreamt of the possibility of being immortal, or at least of having the 25th, 26th, 30th hour in a 24-hour day to do more, to learn more, to achieve more, to explore more, to have time and energy for 5 to 9 after their 9 to 5. And guess what? we don't actually have any magic elixirs to prolong life at this moment, of course, but we still have gotten ourselves something that is pretty much capable of adding hours to the 24-hour day. Because, and I'm talking obviously about large language models, they eliminate the tedious, boring, routine, and scrupulous tasks, allowing any person and or professional to spend the saved time exploring more important or even just more exciting things during the day. Experiment with new strategies, come up with new creative ideas, optimize the workflow. And you really cannot convince me that this doesn't affect morale or efficiency within a company, because it does, significantly so. But I am known for sidetracking. Let's get back on track for large language models. Specifically, real life examples in content creation. So what could a real life example for content creation using a large language model be? Imagine a lifestyle blog, for example, or a cooking blog that struggled to keep up with the content demands. After integrating an LLM, statistically, they'd see a 50% increase in content production with improved SEO rankings, leading to approximately 30% rise in organic traffic. Or say a small marketing firm would use an LLM to create diverse content for their clients across various industries. This would result in approximately 40% reduction in content creation time and a significant boost in client satisfaction due to the personalized and relevant content. That's theoretical situations, of course, although they are based on the Grandview research and the AI stratagems reports. And my headphones, for some reason, just disconnected. I'm really, really sorry, guys. Give me just 1 second to reconnect them, because it seems something really doesn't want me to do this webinar today. Come on. I'm terribly sorry for the technical difficulties. Please stand by for just a second. Okay, I hope I'm back and I hope you hear me all right. Please let me know in the comments if it's okay, if the sound is good. And I'm, again, terribly, terribly sorry. So back to what I was talking about, theoretical situations. They are based on the Grandview research and the AI stratagems reports, the numbers I provided above. But in more practical terms, according to a recent Databricks report, in the media and entertainment industry, LLMs have been utilized to curate personalized content playlists, news digests, or tailored recommendations by analyzing user preferences, consumption patterns, and social media signals. This approach enhances user satisfaction, retention, and loyalty, increasing engagement and monetization opportunities. And according to the Integra research, the hospitality industry, which is facing high employee turnover rates, has leveraged LLMs for highly personalized and contextually relevant customer interactions. Mike, I see your comment. I'm not sure how I can fix the situation right now. I'm really sorry for the technical difficulties. Could you maybe tune the sound down on your own end just to make it a little bit more bearable? I'm not really a hardware technical person, so I'm not sure if maybe Andrew could help me, or maybe not. I'm very, very sorry. I hope it's okay. But getting back to what I was talking about, the stories mentioned above highlight the LLM's versatility in handling different content types and styles. So industry of hospitality, entertainment, media, etc. From blogs to social media posts, LLMs offer a scalable solution for businesses of all sizes to enhance their digital presence. But it's not only about text. LLMs assist in creating comprehensive content strategies, integrating keywords, and aligning with broader marketing goals, proving to be an invaluable asset for content creators. And now we've reached my favorite topic ever, the AI-driven chatbots in customer service. And if you think chatbots have nothing to do with marketing, you are incorrect. Customer support is the first most important thing for customer retention, and no marketing or sales would be effective if there is nothing to pick up from the moment of the first contact.
And I will continue fangirling here. I'm not sorry. Large language models have transformed the landscape of customer service through advanced AI-driven chatbots. That we already know, but still, it doesn't hurt to reiterate. These chatbots represent a new era of customer interaction, providing immediate, personalized, and efficient response. Like talking to an all knowing, all seeing person, buddy, friend that is available 24/7, 365 days a year. Immaculate experience, honestly. Unlike traditional chatbots, though, large language models, powered ones, understand and respond to customer queries with a sophistication that closely mimics human language. I'm sure you all know the typical, let's say, banking app chatbot or maybe insurance application or website chatbot. When you ask a question expecting a human interaction and chatbot says, hey, I'm not really sure what you're talking about, but here's a menu of quick, like frequently asked questions. Text the question if there are no answers in the list. You text the question because obviously the list doesn't feature the answer to the question you have, and the chatbot still fails to understand what the question actually is. Large language models solve the problem and eliminate the frustration that customers tend to have a minute in that type of conversation that I described above. So yeah, I will continue fangirling. This personalized approach ensures that each customer feels heard and valued, not like you're throwing an autoresponder at them, but like you're actually taking the time and effort to curate a support agent, albeit a virtual one, to tend to their questions. And that obviously significantly enhances customer satisfaction, retention, and even the chances of a potential sale if the conversation is happening before the prospect becomes the customer. LLMs enable chatbots to handle multiple queries simultaneously, offering scalable solutions that accommodate fluctuating customer service demands. For example, in situations like when you have a server outage or some kind of a technical issue. And obviously, in that case, the typical kind of graph of customer interactions would spike significantly because many more people would run in to ask questions. Or let's say you're running a Black Friday sale, right? The number of typically asked questions would increase at least tenfold because new people following, let's say, an ad campaign would be interested. But if you have a team stacked for the average number of queries per day or per hour, depending on how you metric it, and then you have significantly more, like 10 times, 100 times more, that could create a couple of problems. So in those cases, large language models really, really, really help and allow the human agents, the live chat agents, the live chat support, to focus on the more complex queries that actually require their interaction. Businesses integrating large language models have witnessed notable improvements, such as a 10% increase in customer support efficiency, according to another AI Stratagems report. And this statistic underscores the significant role of large language models in streamlining customer service experience. From our personal point of view and our customers' point of view, we've seen an over 35% increase in customer satisfaction rates. But ActiveChat is not just an LLM, it's a combo of different features and engines, so that might be the reason for that. And the integration of such features also plays a huge role in deepening customer connections with the use of chatbots. Large language model powered chatbots do more than just answer questions. They engage customers in meaningful conversations. They can sell something to the customer if curated properly. This advanced interaction leads to a deeper understanding of customer needs and preferences because the chatbot also has the ability to kind of continue asking follow-up questions to uh, increase the knowledge base on a specific customer, asking them about their purchasing habits, perhaps, or the features they're looking for, or maybe the ideas for the projects they have. And with that, the chatbots can provide tailored recommendations, offer personalized shopping advice, and conduct interactive surveys, depending obviously on the industry that you are in. And this level of customization makes each customer's experience unique and memorable, which plays a lot for the retention. And thus, by consistently delivering relevant and personalized interactions, large language model chatbots foster a sense of connection and trust with customers, which, with any brand image, is pretty much the most important aspect. This relationship building is key to driving loyalty and repeat business. Industries using large language model powered chatbots, like the hospitality sector, have seen remarkable improvements in customer engagement. For instance, the use of LLMs in hospitality has led to highly personalized interactions, surpassing traditional chatbot capabilities and greatly enhancing customer satisfaction, again, according to the Integra research. There is, however, one more area beyond just traditional marketing. Large language models are pushing the boundaries of traditional by enabling the creation of interactive and immersive content, as well as just the regular kind of text, you read it, you forget about it. LMs are opening new avenues for engaging customers in novel and exciting ways. From AI-driven quizzes and games to interactive storytelling, LLMs allow for the creation of dynamic content that invites customer participation. The interactive approach transforms passive viewers into active participants, deepening their connection with the brand, their knowledge of what the brand has to offer. Because let's say if you have an interactive quiz or something like that, where the user has to answer questions both about themselves and about what they're looking for, they will be more inclined to proceed with the conversation because they see this engagement, they see that the company, the brand really cares about what they are in need of. And let's say if based off of the responses the user provides within the quiz, the follow-up conversation would be tailored to the user specifically. For example, something like, hey, we are selling bikes. What are you looking for specifically? Like, I'm looking for bikes for children. I'm looking for bikes for, let's say, decoration, show-off purposes. So bright colors, maybe baskets, some kind of amenities added to them, accessories, added to them. Or I'm looking for a bike for sport to go hiking with, or I'm looking, or biking, hiking with, or I'm looking to get a bike that's electric. So based off of those responses, maybe the responses about preferred colors or preferred sizes, etc., etc., if the bot provides tailored content as in shopping list content, but also content as in maybe some explanatory content, some kind of information based off of what the user replies, the user is much more inclined to continue working with this specific business rather than switching to their competitor. LMs can also tailor experiences to individual users, making each interaction unique. Whether it's customizing a story's outcome or adapting a game's difficulty, large language models ensure that content resonates personally with each user. It's pretty much I'm just going through the script, but that's pretty much what I mentioned above. And the interactive content created by LLMs not only captivates users, but also encourages repeat engagement. This sustained interaction builds stronger brand loyalty and can lead to higher conversion rates. And yeah, this will be a short session, so we're pretty much arrived to the conclusion. I would really like to talk to you more in person as an answer more specific questions, but to just quickly recap, large language models are revolutionizing marketing through customer engagement and interactive experiences. They're not just tools, however. They are partners in innovation, offering scalability, personalization, and efficiency. They enable marketers to create more engaging, relevant, and impactful content and experiences without the need to go through all of the tedious and scrupulous tasks that usually remove any willingness to actually go in creative from practically any professional. And preparing for what's next, as LLM technology continues to evolve, staying ahead means embracing these advancements, integrating large language models into your marketing strategy. It can provide a significant competitive edge, ensuring your brand remains relevant and resonant in a rapidly changing digital landscape. And thank you for joining. Let's talk in more specific terms about the questions that you might have at this very moment. So I'm monitoring the comments. Andrew will help me with some minor comments, maybe. The rest I will be happy to answer on screen, live. Okay, I'm looking at the comment section, and it seems like there are no pressing issues at the moment. This really has been a very short session, but I figured maybe we can just touch down on a very basic kind of level on the topic and then expand on it later on if you're interested. So please feel free to let us know in the comments what topics you actually want to cover, what type of business you're running, what type of projects you have in mind for the future, so we can tailor the content to you, because yes, we are very much AI enthusiasts and fangirls over here, and we've started this podcast to talk about what we love and to promote pretty much our own AI religion, but it never hurts to actually ask the audience on what they are interested in. So please do let us know some specific business cases that you already have on hand, like specific pains and problems or issues maybe with your day-to-day routine within the company, would be very helpful in terms of figuring out the touch points where we can help out, maybe provide some suggestions, some um, custom explanations on what you can improve, how you can integrate the specific AI-powered product or active chat even into your workflow. So let us know. Maybe follow up with us via the email provided on screen right now. And if you have any questions in terms of the content today, or in terms of maybe anything else AI related, large language model related, active chat related, feel free to drop us an email. We absolutely love talking about anything AI. And if I don't see any questions in the next couple of minutes, I think we will wrap it up for today, just to spare you guys some time. And the recording will be up on our YouTube as usual. Okay, I see a question. If an AI chatbot can log into a CRM and answer scheduling questions? Yes and no. It really depends on what exactly you are using, which CRM, which APIs and endpoints you have access to, and which chatbot obviously you are using. What we can do on active chat side is we have endpoints that allow you to basically use the interface of a third-party application, such as CRM, for example, or your website's interface, to send a request to ActiveChat for ActiveChat to process the request on the backend, and then you apply the response to the request back to the front end through an endpoint, meaning that you're basically using ActiveChat as an under-the-hood engine that will not be shown anywhere on screen, and you will retain the CRM, or let's say the interface that you already have, such as, for example, a mobile application or a website for interface purposes. So that is technically possible, but it severely depends on which technology bundles you're using, basically, exactly. Mike, if you're interested to look into how we can do it specifically as an active chat, drop us an email at ask@activechat.ai. We'd be more than happy to show you around. Okay, any other questions for today? Okay, so to not hang in an awkward pause here, let's wrap it up. And if any of you will have any questions, whether watching right now or watching in recording, please feel free. Please feel free to drop them at ask@activechat.ai, and we will be more than happy to just jump on a call and talk AI, LLMs in general, not necessarily trying to sell you anything. So thank you so much for joining us, and have a wonderful evening wherever you are.